One day, my cousin, he called me up. I should say, actually, my nephew, he called me up and he asked me to come over. He just bought a brand new bass boat and wanted to show me all the gadgets. So I said, yeah, no problem. Jump in the car, head on over. So we're standing at the side by the garage, and he's explaining all these new little gadgets and toys he's got in this boat. Well, the neighbor comes across and looks at us and says, "Going fishing?" My nephew, without batting an eye, turned around and he said, "Nope, battery's dead in the truck and I thought I'd push it to work with the boat." I thought that was funny, priceless. A few days later, I'm helping my buddy put a satellite dish up on his roof. Neighbor from across the street sees us doing this. Comes over and he says, "That a satellite?" And I looked at him, I laughed, and I just couldn't wait. I said, "Nope, it's a big bird bath for big birds, but I haven't figured out how to keep the water in it yet." One day, we're in bed, my wife and I, we're sleeping. It's about 7 o'clock in the morning, my daughter walks in. She taps me on the leg and she says, "Daddy, I'm hungry, can you get up and make me some breakfast?" I said, yeah, no problem. So I sort of sit up in a half position, wiping my eyes, and I look over at my daughter, and Jesus Christ, she scared the crap out of me. All I saw were these two white eyes staring back at me. I thought she was the devil. Well, I ended up jumping on top of my wife, and I'm going, "Honey, wake up, wake up, wake up." She says, What? She's punching and kicking me, saying, "Get off of me, get off of me." So I get off of her. She says, "What the hell's the matter with you?" I said, "Look at my daughter." She said, "What?" She says, "Oh, that?" She says, "Oh, yeah, she learned a new trick with her eyes." I said, "She learned a new what?" She said, "She learned a new trick with her eyes. She can roll them back into the back of her head." Well, that took me a few minutes to figure out. I looked at my daughter, Amy, and I said, "Honey, don't do that again." I said, "You scared the crap out of Daddy." Well, she was giggling. She was laughing her head off. Next day, we're sitting in the living room. And it's around lunchtime. She comes up. She said, "Daddy," she says, "can I have some lunch?" So I said, "Yeah, okay, no problem." And I look at her face. She's got one eye going straight, and the other one started to turn slowly to the right. And it freaked me out. I jump back in the couch and I go, "Holy crap, what the hell?" And she starts giggling at me. She says, "What's wrong, Daddy?" I said, "What did you just do with your eye?" She says, "Oh, I learned another trick." I said, "My God," I said, "you're gonna scare the devil." Well, she starts giggling. Next day, she goes to school. Get a phone call around noontime. Teacher complains that my daughter is the devil. And I'm listening to this woman on the phone, and I said, "What are you talking about?" And she says, "Your daughter, she's got white eyes, no pupils, no nothing." And I said, "Okay, I will take care of this when she gets home." Well, Amy gets home. I look at her and I'm trying to be straight-faced as ever. I thought it was funny as hell that she scared the crap out of the teacher. Anyway, I'm trying to hold a straight face. I look at her and I said, "Amy, what happened at school today?" She goes, "Nothing." And I said, "Are you sure?" And she says, "Well, I did scare the heck out of the teacher." I said, "What did you do?" So she proceeded to tell me. She rolled her eyes back like she did with me. And I said, "Amy, you can't go doing that." I said, you're gonna send somebody into a heart attack." Well, she starts laughing, and I said, "Amy, this is not funny." I said, "You can seriously send somebody into a heart attack." I said, "You can't do this anymore." She says, "Okay, Daddy, I promise." So a few weeks later, nothing has happened. All of a sudden, I get a phone call from her baseball coach. your daughter is the devil. And I said, I beg your pardon? He said, your daughter, she's the devil. And I said, what are you talking about? Who is this? So he proceeds to tell me, it's her baseball coach. Well, I start laughing. And I said, what did she do? And he said, I was talking to her, and all of a sudden, one eye stayed perfectly straight, the other one went from right, or from left to right. And it freaked me out. And I said, oh, I see. I said, it's a new trick she's learned to do. I told him, I said, I've warned her 2-3 times not to do that. Well, she keeps doing it, so I'm going to have to straighten this out. So Amy's in her room doing her schoolwork, and I call her out. And I said, Amy, what happened with your baseball coach today? She said, nothing. He was telling me how to hit the ball properly. And I said, and what did you do with your eye? I said, because I just got a call from him, and you really, really scared him. He thought you were the devil, and she starts laughing. She says, no, I'm not the devil. Trust me, I'm not the devil. I said, I know you're not the devil, but stop doing this. I said, this is serious. You're really scaring the hell out of people. I said, you can't be doing this. No, she says, okay, I will stop. I said, you promise? She said, yes, I do. I said, pinky promise. So we took our pinkies and we made the promise. Nothing happens for about 6 months. She comes in and she said, Daddy, I got a question for you. And I said, okay. And she says, what's a condom? Well, it made me laugh. And my wife was sitting next to me on the couch. And she's trying to hold a straight face to see how I'm going to answer this question. And I said, well, why do you ask? Well, she said, because our teacher was talking about it today, and she says that we have to use it when we're having sex. Well, my daughter's 10 years old. She really doesn't know too much about sex. So now trying to explain this to a 10-year-old. So I said, I looked over at my wife and I said, Mom, you want to answer this one? She said, no. She said, this is all yours. I said, no, she's your daughter. She said, no, this is all yours. Well, all of a sudden, I tried to figure out how I'm going to explain this to a 10-year-old. So I said, well, the manufacturers make these for men. They're made out of rubber or silicone. And I said, they've nicknamed them the condom or sheath. And she said, but what are they for? I said, so women, if they don't want to get pregnant, the men use them so the women can't get pregnant. And she says, yeah, but where do they go? And now I look at Mom and I go, it's your turn. She looks at me and she says, oh no. She said, this is all yours. I said, how is it when it's sex, it's me, and when it's problems in school, it's all you? Well, she starts laughing. She says, Amy, she says, you will learn about it properly in school. But she said, no, I want to know now. And I said, no, you're actually not old enough to be talking about this right now. I said, I see that they're teaching it in school quite early. Like, she's only 10 years old. And I'm finding out a lot is changing really quick. Anyways, that's my bit. Have a nice day.